Still Alive with LA Noire. We're back, man, with this, man. Part number 5. As well, guys, we're at 110 subs. Holy crap. There we go. Let me make sure you guys can hear me. Thank you so much. Yes, you can hear me. There we go. Alright, what is good, y'all? This is your boy Coltrane back with another stream. I want to thank everybody before we get into this video. I'm going to thank everybody a lot. Thanks for everybody to subscribing to the channel. I really appreciate every single one of you guys. You guys make this channel what it is today. We're back playing LA Noire. I appreciate everybody that's supported me. And I almost this 2-year journey, man. 110 subs. We're almost to our next goal of 120. We're almost there. We're that close already. So, thank you guys so much. I appreciate everybody that's subscribed to me, shouted me out on their channel, showing people my channel and stuff like that. And I appreciate everybody. We're back on LA Noire today, man. I got out early today from school because we're having some ice coming in tomorrow, and these roads will not be ready for tomorrow, so we're not going to school tomorrow. So you figure, I said, you know what, let me just give you guys a little stream today, man, and that's what I'm doing today, man, giving you guys a little stream. A lot of you guys dig the LA Noire from last time. We did cases 8 and 9, and they did very well. 41 views, more than the most viewed LA Noire since since case 3, the Fallen Isle. So I thank you guys so much, man. The audience is consistent. You guys are loving it. You guys are loving the game. And I'm loving bringing this game to you guys. So if you guys keep watching, I'm gonna keep bringing it to you guys. So again, that was just my thank you to every single person that has subscribed to the channel. What's up, Hayden Taylor? How you guys doing? We're about to get the stream started. You guys dig the game? I dig the game. One of my favorite games from Rockstar, besides Grand Theft Auto, obviously. This is my second favorite. I haven't played Bully yet, so which I plan to play Bully soon after we wrap up this game. Also, I want to play the Last of Us 2. So I'm gonna play that for you guys as well. So thank you guys so much. I appreciate everything. Thanks for everything. Everybody that subscribed, thank you so much. I'm about to get the stream started. That was just my quick thank you to you guys for subscribing to the channel. I'm about to get the stream started in a second. So yeah, that's what's been going on. I'm off tomorrow, so I have 3 streams tomorrow. Hopefully Thursday I'm off too. And we'll be good to go. Yeah. So that's what's going to be happening. I'm going to put my comment section right here. So yeah, I think so. And again, I thank you guys so much. I'm gonna leave a link for all of you guys to go subscribe to all of the major guys that have been supporting me throughout this journey in the description, in the comment section of my WWE 2K18 video and this video when it's uploaded. Without further ado, let's get into LA Noire. Let's pick up where we left off. Here we go, man. Well, I think last we left off, we did the other case. It was one of our first ever clothed case and homicide case. It was a wet one too, so that's where we last left off with, and I can't now we're at the super secretary.
We will look into it. Yes, I'm aware that it's an election year. Keep a hold of your hat, Council. Now is not the time to lose your nerve. It would appear that someone has hocked a rose gold wedding ring, a matching engagement ring.
Really?
Sound familiar?
Deirdre Muller.
Press the pawnbroker and see what you can find out. The address is 348 South Main Street.
What's up?
The Muller case goes before the grand jury next week, and the DA does not want any egg on his face. Then get out to the railroad depot on Santa Fe Avenue. We have another poor unfortunate found this morning beside a railroad line. 40-year-old white woman.
Right, Skipper.
All right, look, we got 2 objectives. Again, so somebody went to a looks like somebody found Deirdre Muller's stuff.
Another body
couldn't find her
in
ring.
Deirdre Muller's ring.
Yep.
The Emperor may soon have to come to terms with the fact that he's wearing no clothes.
Exactly did you get that book of riddles shoved up your ass, Phelps? Is that what your old man paid college tuition for?
The bum took a swipe at me. Put him down with my sap.
Yeah, of course, man. You gotta get education, guys. I know Phelps is educated. At least I think he is. Because you guys recall in the Muller case, we couldn't find her ring. They said her ring was lost. So that's very, very intriguing. Hold on, guys. So we're about to be good right here. I can't wait. I believe this is a DLC case, I believe, too. So, this one will be very
You're behind the wheel.
Let's go to the pawn book and see if
Where are we headed?
cover her ring first before we get started and get to the case. I wanna go see what this ring is about.
You've got to admit, this is looking odd.
Anyone could pawn a ring.
But if you take it along with all of the other indicators...
Cole, Hugo Moeller was identified by the school's groundkeeper. He's our guy.
Witnesses have fingered the wrong guy before.
He ran, for God's sakes.
Yeah,
And he always
run, though.
maintained he was set up.
So this is telling me someone killed Mueller other than Hugo? Because that is what this is telling me right now. I hope not. Cause the evidence tells me that it is. We're gonna switch suits in the next case. I don't want to stay in this one for too long. But I kind of dig this one though. This one looks nice. But we're gonna switch it. We're gonna switch in the next case. We'll see.
How can I help you boys?
Yes.
Detectives Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. You have a rose gold wedding and engagement ring?
David Bremner. Am I gonna get something for this pledge? Gave that bum money, now you guys are gonna leave me short.
How much did you give him?
50 bucks?
Try another number.
20?
Try 10. Feel lucky you're getting it.
I have the rings right here.
Let's see if they match. Cause I made the pictures. My.
What's this mark here?
Maker's mark. Usually traceable. That one came from Hartfield's Jewelry down on Broadway.
Thanks for the tip.
She really did. I remember Hartfield. You guys recall that was the case that broke us when we catching the.
Does this mark mean anything?
Hallmark. Gives you an idea of the quality.
Okay. Interesting.
What have you got on the guy who brought these in?
Goes by the name of Percy B. Shelley. Gave an address. 15 Poland Street, London, Tulare County.
Can you give us a description of the man who pawned these rings?
Not sure. Medium height, medium build. Dark hair, I think.
The best you could give us?
Sorry. He just had one of those forgettable faces.
We'll be in touch, Mr. Bremner.
Yeah, Hugo did too. I guess they're both all the same. Very, very interesting, folks. Very, very interesting.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
And where exactly are we going?
Let's go to the rear yard and check out
You know the way. You can drive.
How many videos have you had on homicide so far? A lot. Next time,
We have a problem.
We could have the local troopers check out the Tulare County address.
The address is bogus. Perp is having fun with us.
Okay.
The guy who's been sending the Dahlia letters is also the guy who pawned these rings.
How do you figure that one?
Percy Bysshe Shelley wrote the poem that came with the Dahlia letter. If the Dahlia letters are genuine, then the man who killed Elizabeth Short may have also killed Deirdre Muller.
And how do we prove that, Phelps?
We got
Skipper
no
ain't gonna like this one bit.
We're gonna have to rely on this guy tripping up on his own vanity.
Yeah, false, because we can't prove it, because the evidence don't say that Elizabeth Short and Mueller are connected. The plot thickens, ladies and gentlemen. The plot
You boys
thickens.
ready? Follow me.
We should keep this development with the ring under our hat until we speak with the captain.
We're all on the same team, Rusty.
Chain of command, Phelps. The skipper will decide who needs to know. Got it?
I get it, Rusty. I just don't like it.
Me neither. I don't like it one bit. Okay, we have a pattern. This one's
Hard,
closed
isn't
too.
it?
Yeah. I look after all the rail depots.
What have you got?
The Negro, Nelson Gaines, called it in. I came down here to make sure him and the other guy, Jameson, stuck around.
Jameson found the body?
Something like that. Guy makes me sick.
We'll talk to the coroner. Keep an eye on both of them.
Well. Jameson's back. Go to the corner.
What have we got here?
White female, approximately 40 years of age, lipstick smudges on the face, but no writing, at least nothing legible. A blunt force trauma to the temple, nose, and eye regions. Ligature marks point to the probable cause of death being strangulation.
This one was strangled too.
Any idea of the time of death?
From her temperature, after midnight would be my guess.
Okay. These are the items recovered.
This is a chit for personal items, not booze. It's an angle worth investigating.
Surely is. Favorite bar.
Maybe someone at Mensch's will remember her.
Man, go your bar always come up a lot in this game. Especially in this desk. Love that bar right there. Most of our victims visit that bar.
Someone was trying to get her to come home.
Is she married? We don't know about that yet. Do you have a name? There we go.
We could go over to the lot and see what they know about her.
Evelyn.
That's going to
Summers.
be difficult,
Legal.
Cole. Keystone Studio lot closed back in 41.
The year she signed with them, they closed. Take a look at the body.
Smell?
Very good. There is the usual evacuation smell, but it appears she's been living rough for quite some time.
Very strong smell of alcohol.
Yeah.
Well, the autopsy will tell, but I would assume that she was inebriated.
Well, so she was drunk, like I figured when we seen the preview. I figured she
Another
was
missing ring.
Certainly seems I've been swabbing a lot of bare fingers recently.
Can you be more exact about the time of death?
Later than 2 a.m. The state the body was in, a 1 or 2 hour window is the best I can do.
Okay. 2 a.m. We got our name. We got how she was killed. This one was clothed again. We're doing good for ourselves. Let's go talk to the guy who found the body.
Detective Phelps and Galloway, homicide. Can you tell me exactly what happened?
We were shutting cars over to the main line when I saw this man here lying on top of this woman. The woman wasn't moving and seemed to be in a bad way.
What time was this?
About 7:30 this morning, sir.
Thanks for your help. Have you given Patrolman Hart your details?
I have, sir.
Thank you. You can go now.
Okay. I wanna go talk to this man.
Detective Phelps, LAPD homicide.
John Ferdinand Jameson.
We need you to answer some questions, John.
If you don't mind, I prefer Ferdinand.
Don't push your luck, knucklehead.
What were you doing to the body, Ferdinand?
Are you sure you won't be upset?
Try me, Ferdinand.
Tell me what you
I
was
was
doing.
kissing her.
Oh,
It's not against the law.
Shut up.
There's no
Take
law
your
against
beating
it.
like a man.
Turn out your pockets, Ferdinand.
Let's see. Does he have a ring? The lipstick.
Classic Carmine.
Well.
Is this yours, Ferdinand?
No. I found it near her purse. I thought she could use some lipstick.
Rusty, stop! Don't hit him.
Don't hit him. We need him.
You went through her purse?
It wasn't like she needed it. I took a look.
Really?
Did you take any money?
Wasn't any to take. I found her lipstick and her matchbook over on the mat. Not much else.
Okay.
You found the body?
Yes, I did. I work here. I was coming off shift and headed home.
Why didn't you report the body, Jameson? Do you know how this is going to look to a jury?
Really
A jury?
look bad for you.
What gives? I could tell that she was dead. I came through here about midnight last night. She wasn't here then.
Let me belt him again.
You're under arrest, Jameson. We'll see how this plays out. Until then, you can think a
Yeah.
little on how you'd like to be treated
Yeah, I'm a
if
little
you were
suspicious of
found
this
dead.
one.
I'm telling you, it's not illegal. Me and some friends of mine.
Oh.
Clyde, you get this sack of shit into a cell. I'll deal with him later.
Sure, Rusty.
Let's make a phone call now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address on Levine's Liquor. Closest store to the Santa Fe Avenue rail yard, if possible.
Just a moment, Detective. Closest store would be the one at 939 South Hope Street.
Thanks.
Alright. Thank you. I'm gonna have to pay a visit to that liquor store soon. Yeah, let's go to the liquor store, guys. Who's up?
Can you drive to this one?
I like the Jameson guy.
Read that those goddamn
He's the one that found the
Chinese
body.
want to sell the relief food that we're sending them?
Yeah. Yeah, I read about that.
Those people are starving. They can't do that.
Want to sell the food to fund the civil war against the communists.
Really? I guess that's okay then.
Armies can't fight without food. You spend all your money on weapons, but you still have to have the will to fight. Fortunately, the Reds will win in China.
Watch your mouth. You know what you're saying?
The people of this country overthrew a king. You think the Chinese will balk at an emperor if they are starving?
That's very, very interesting right there. That a warrior will say that his own country will fail. Family, and I'm gonna see if another friend wanna come. I'll ask her and see if she wanna come. Other than that, nobody else gonna be there. Okay.
What can I do for you?
LAPD, Phelps and Galloway. We're making inquiries into the murder of Evelyn Summers.
Evelyn? She's dead?
You knew Evelyn Summers, Mr.
Robbins. Yes, I knew Evelyn. I was a good friend of her ex-husband. She kept some of her stuff here.
Can you show us, please?
Sure. Come this way.
She was living in the bar? Yeah, I was only gonna invite one. I'll see if they wanna come.
You got some fine stock here, Mr. Robbins. You know, you let us take some for the road, this case might get solved a lot quicker.
He's joking, Mr. Robbins.
She kept a bed here, but I probably shouldn't have let her. An alcoholic in a liquor store, that was never going to work out, was it?
We'll take a look around.
Oh well.
Guessing Evelyn hadn't held down a job for quite some time before she was killed.
Yeah.
When exactly did Evelyn work in the pictures?
A few years ago. She worked in legal copyrights for music.
Not a bad job.
Rawlings Bowling Alley. Maybe Evelyn did something other than drink in her spare time.
Rawlings. I know that place. Corner of 9th and Grand. A lot of cops bowl there on Tuesday nights.
Maybe take a look at Robbins. See if seen anybody close to her seen her the night the night she was murdered. Don't know yet. To be honest, I really have no idea how many people coming yet. But I'll let you know because we're gonna be talking about that.
She wasn't always such a loner.
She had family and friends, but
Evelyn was reading Aristotle?
Evelyn wasn't stupid. The only stupid thing about her was her need to drink.
And she was borrowing books from Grosvenor McCaffrey.
McCaffrey? Well, this is interesting. You gotta talk with McCaffrey. That might be her ex. Let's get some questions out of this bartender.
We're trying to account for Evelyn's movements yesterday.
She came by in the morning.
A social visit? To pick up some of her things?
What's up to everybody
a couple
that's
of
watching
bucks
live? Thank
bought
you
a quart
so
of
much
rye.
for joining me. Appreciate the support. Oh, crap, I missed what he said.
Any idea where the money came from?
She didn't mention it. But she did say the booze was a present for a boy. She said they had been fighting and she had to make it up to him.
Okay.
Were you and Evelyn close, Mr. Robbins?
Not many people will be sad she's gone. I'll be one of the few.
We got the impression that Evelyn had been sleeping rough of late.
It became difficult for me to have her staying here. Her mother was trying to get her back on the straight and narrow. She's old now. And to be honest, you have to have a good reason to want to get back on.
Wow. That's deep.
Do you know a friend of Evelyn's by the name of McCaffrey?
Not personally.
Alright, see you later. You didn't know McCaffrey?
We're struggling for leads, Robbins. Did she know McCaffrey?
She idolized him. From what I gather, the feeling was far from mutual. He seems to peddle a revolutionary stance, fixing the ills of society. You could see how it would appeal to down-and-outs like Evelyn.
Thanks for your help, Mr. Robbins.
No problem. Hey, I'd like to make arrangements for the funeral. You think I could get in touch with Evelyn's mother?
Put in a call to the watch commander at Central Station, Mr. Robbins. He'll be trying to reach the next of kin.
Thanks. Get the guy, huh? Evelyn never hurt anybody.
You got you, we'll get him. I'm arrested, let's get out of here. Bartender didn't do it. He genuinely cares for her. Couldn't see why would he want her dead. Let's go get let's notify the family now. And then we should then I want to head to this bar. Oh no, let's go to this bowling alley first, and then we'll head to this bar. Cause genuinely, I don't think that he wanted her dead. I really don't believe it. No, same line. Let's go to the Marison's bar.
Isn't that the cop?
You can drive.
The guy that was pretending to be dead.
Cause she does bowl and go to this bar a lot. So this bar and this bowling alley could give us a lead. Now wait and see what happens though. Interesting. I'm really enjoying this game and solving these cases. it's just fun to me to do this. I really don't know why. And you guys love it too, so I guess I'll be entertaining with it. So guess I am entertaining. All right, let's get it.
Drink, fellas. Phelps, Galloway, homicide. We need to ask you some questions concerning Evelyn Summers.
I'm Walter Mensch. Evelyn Summers, what is it now?
You knew Evelyn?
As well as I wanted to know Evelyn. She's a pain in the ass, always coming in here, cadging drinks, never had any money. She was in just a couple of nights ago.
Did she ever tell you where she was staying?
I don't know. I think she was living rough. She had that kind of stunk about her.
Who did she drink with?
A bunch of these guys. Ask around.
What's your name?
Okay.
Grosvenor McCaffrey.
Mind if I ask you some questions, Mr. McCaffrey?
I'm just a starving writer, detective. What do you want to ask about?
Evelyn Summers, and why she was found beaten and strangled in the rail depot on Santa Fe.
Okay. I see your point.
How well did you know her?
I can't say that I knew her. It was more like I was aware of her.
Do you have a criminal record, Mr. McCaffrey?
Nothing serious. I've had a few skirmishes.
Do you want to save me some time, or do you want me to look up your file?
Industrial disputes, strikes.
I don't like this guy.
Workers' rights. That kind of thing.
A regular fifth columnist. Nice to meet you, comrade.
You say you barely knew Evelyn?
You barely knew her?
Yes, that is correct.
That's a lie.
You're lying, McCaffrey. You looked down your nose at Evelyn, but you knew her, and you have some idea of what happened.
I hope you're holding aces. I'm telling you again, I barely knew the woman.
You're lying, man. Then why was her one of your books?
Why would you lend her your book on metaphysics if you only knew her in passing? It was more than that. A Renaissance man like yourself, lending his books to his acolytes.
She hounded me about that goddamn book, and then she lifts it from my apartment and lies to my face that she didn't take it, as if she could even comprehend any of it.
Well, you got an anger side to him.
I saw her go into a hotel with Tiernan last night. They had booze in a paper bag. He's your man.
Thank you for the information, Mr. McCaffrey.
Appreciate it, man.
You know the way. You can drive.
Fine. Where are we headed?
We're going to this bowling alley. Wait. I want to drive this time. Let's drive this time.
Car 11K, Car 11 King, KGPL.
11 King.
What's up?
A message from Captain Donnelly. Return to Central, code 2.
11 King, en route. Let's not keep the man waiting, Phelps.
I need you to take a left at the next corner.
Oh, you said code 2, so I'm riding code 2.
All units, officer detail, 211 and shots fired. 391 Broadway, Mallory's Cafe, 391 Broadway. Unit to handle code 3, identify.
You're going straight, here.
Alright. Move there, I think. But I think McCaffrey could have done it. But then again, I don't know. Wait, that's this time, just about right here. Let's go check this out. Let's do a side mission right now. Where is it? Oh, no, I have time to play this game. Oh, I have to respond to it. I forgot. Oh, I never responded to it.
Can you drive to this one?
Ah, crap. Guys, I think I can't get back in my car.
Out of the car. Police.
Thank you. Ha! Thank you. Oh crap! I can't get back in my car. Oh my god, that's crazy. You know what? We're gonna take this. We're gonna take our car.
Okay, at the next corner, go right.
Cause I think my car's glitched out because of the crime. Oh, there it goes.
Go to hell, Parker. No
Yeah.
way I'm going down without a fight.
Oh! Oh my
Drop
god!
the weapon, hands behind your head.
Yeah? Fuck you too.
God damn it, get out.
Put your hands in the air.
I'm going. There you go. Went this way.
In the alley.
Give it up, LAPD. Don't make me chase you.
Come here. Why do I always run? Come on, fellas, grab me.
How long are you gonna keep this up?
Jump. Pull it up like a hop. Come on. The side crimes, they're so unpredictable. Anything can happen when you know. But we usually don't have the time to do it. But I said I would always go back and replay each case to do all just to do all the side missions. That's what I said. I'm not gonna win the gun battle, man. It's called Fellows. Got my name in there. I'm not gonna win the gun battle. Bow. Good night. Sad to see.
This is Car 11 King. Advise all units that the 211 from Mallory's Cafe is code 4, KGPL.
Roger, 11K. All units, 211 from Mallory's Cafe is code 4. Repeat, code 4.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
A cop on every corner. I like it. All right, let's see what Donald's gotta say about this case so far. So far, so good, ladies and gentlemen. I think the bartender's out. The guy who found the body at the railroad, Jameson, he's still in consideration, and McCaffrey. That's my two, McCaffrey and the guy who found her. We'll see what Donnelly says.
I say we bust in there and find the guy.
The
captain is downstairs with Ray Pinker and Carruthers.
Another meetup?
It's a week to get an ID.
I know that's that.
Isn't that the cop that talked?
Let's not keep him waiting.
What's this about, Captain?
Ray and Mal have some concerns over the Henry and Muller cases, which I don't want aired outside of this room.
Evidence is solid, Captain.
I agree, Rusty. It's just that corpses keep piling up.
Copycats.
Yeah. I've been banging the same drum. But the notes and the lipstick messages.
Evelyn Summers. Cartel Classic Carmine. Each woman, same brand, same color.
Yep.
Teresa Terrelson didn't have a lipstick message.
Technically, you're right, Rusty. She didn't have any lipstick. But she
But
did
she did have a
message.
message, though.
We found it beneath her dress, scraped with a sharp stick.
What did it say?
You sure you want to know?
Ray?
As far as we can be sure, it said cunt BD.
That's one way of looking at it.
Looking at what?
Cunt is all about access, Phelps. You're married, so yours is mortgaged. Some of us like to pay by installments. This guy doesn't like to pay at all.
Why are you so angry, Mal?
Because I just had to fire one of my assistants. He was a friend of Jameson's. God knows what he might have been up to.
Whoa.
Captain, we have good leads in the Summers case, but it's up to you to decide how we proceed.
Keep this under your hat for now. And follow up on Evelyn Summers. I want daily reports.
Okay. Let's keep investigating. You heard him?
We got our orders. Back to the Summers case. Get an address for McCaffrey. He'll have blown the bar. I'll meet you outside.
Yeah.
Operator, message for KGPL.
McCaffrey was a good guy to
Putting you through now.
You gotta watch him.
Phelps 1247.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Appreciate it.
Yeah, I'm thinking of moving up to a 45.
I need an address for a Grosvenor McCaffrey.
Grosvenor McCaffrey. Apartment 6, 126 Yale Street, between Ord and Alpine.
Thanks, ma'am.
We got McCaffrey's part address. Okay, so let's. Alright, how do we proceed?
Yeah, I'm thinking of moving up to 45. Stop it with one round.
We're gonna head to the bowling alley now.
You're behind the wheel.
And where exactly are we going?
The bowling alley. Chop chop.
Let me pose a question.
Depends. What's it got to do with?
Morals. Would it bother you to put the wrong person away?
Depends.
On what?
On whether anyone except the poor son of a bitch in the slammer ever found out.
Well, you got a point. Cops don't like putting the wrong people away, but it happens almost every day. The innocent do go to jail for years and years and years and just basically have their life just taken away from you for a crime that you never committed. And you know, I'll be stoked if none of all the cases, all the people that we put away, none of them are really brought to justice. That was stoking at the cop. We're in a bowling alley. This thing is nice.
Hello, Rusty. Two on your usual lane?
I'm Detective Phelps. Homicide.
You must be new. What's your shoe size?
We're conducting an investigation, ma'am. Do you know the name Evelyn Summers?
Sounds like I should.
You did say cops have to be here regularly.
Maybe it could be Jimmy's friend.
Jimmy?
James Tiernan. He's a pin setter. One day he introduced me to a lady after work. Stuck in my mind because she was much older, too old for him.
Where can we find Jimmy, Florence?
How old is he?
He'll be hopping around the lanes toward the back.
Thanks, ma'am.
Okay.
Let's go get him.
Down the left side of the alley.
I can't decide between the tuna fish and the chicken.
Eggs running.
Down the left side of the alley. Oh wait. Oh yeah, she said I can see what's the back. She's using the back. Okay. About right here then. Let's go.
Tiernan! LAPD!
Why are you running? Man, they always run. Ah, crap.
There!
Where have we gone? Let's go!
What are you waiting for? Get after him!
We might go faster if we weren't carrying the extra weight. These are flashy cars to be parked outside a bowling alley.
The lanes attract a fast-living individual with money to burn, Cole.
Or a middle-aged individual with the need to feel virile.
Yeah, that's true. That's true, too. Come on, Jimmy, why you
Don't go to sleep on me. Get me back in close. Another runner. Well, at least we've got a suspect.
Why do they always run? I'm sure we've got the wrong person in more than one of these homicides, but they always seem to lam it.
You know, your theories are not airtight by any means.
If this isn't the killer, we can at least get him for reckless endangerment.
That's unless he runs into a wall and saves us all the trouble. Hit him, Cole! Spit him out!
Yeah, we can always get him for endangering the citizens. But still, this is absolutely ridiculous. Like they always run, and more 9 times out of 10, They don't be on me.
Whoa, looks like we're going into the tunnels.
God damn it, he'll kill himself.
It's all right, as long as he doesn't kill us, I'm okay with it. Oh my God, this kid's crazy. He's gonna kill us.
Yeah.
I'll try to shoot out his tires. Wish me luck.
I hope you do something.
Phelps, you gotta get me closer.
I'm trying. I don't want to give that train, Buffy. God, crazy. So crazy.
Now is not the time to play around, Phelps.
Ah, crap. I might have lost him. I want to tunnel it.
Coming right at us!
Holy crap. That should be it.
Show me your hands.
Jesus. That guy's crazy, guys. He ran from us. And more than likely, he's probably not even our killer. We always run. I'm not even gonna question him yet. Alright, let's go. Let's head to McCaffrey then. I like that car there. The car's awesome.
You can drive.
Fine. Where are we headed?
Guy McCaffrey. This is his apartment. See if we get some more evidence on him. Again, I really don't understand some of these people in this game. Only you know, the suspects. Well, all we want to do is just question him on Summers if he knew Summers and he ran. Cole, we will never understand why they run, man. You and me both would never understand why they run. Thank you, Elirac089, whoever follow me on PlayStation. Thank you so much for that. Again, you guys want to follow me on PlayStation? It's at Coltrane020903. Okay. First of all, where is this guy located at? 6.
McCaffrey is in apartment 6.
Okay. There's a 6. Next 6 should be up here, if I'm not mistaken. Level 2, room 7 through 8, 5, 5, and 6. Okay. He's in a luxurious apartment. Wow.
Doesn't look like anybody's home.
Himself. Door open there. Take a look around.
Junk.
Yeah, junk. Gotta have some in here.
It doesn't appear to be connected.
Come on, McCaffrey. Yeah, you missed something. Bingo. Would you look at this?
He said he was at home. He said he didn't know her. And we have the book.
Yep.
Let's see Carruthers argue his way out of this one.
Is that you, Grosvenor? Who are you guys? What are you doing in here?
We're from the LAPD, ma'am. Do you know where we might find McCaffrey?
I'm his neighbor. Is he in trouble?
Look, lady, we need to find him, and in a hurry. Are you gonna give me trouble?
He has a pigeon coop up on the roof. He spends his mornings up there when he's been drinking.
How do we get up there?
Down the hall and up the stairs.
Drunk and in command of a carrier pigeon. Surely we can write him up for that. A citation, at least.
Yeah, for sure. She said down the hall and up the stairs. Wait, I missed something. that shirt. Bloody shirt too. There's gotta be more in here. Does he have like a letter or something? Aha! There we go.
I doubt it.
Oh, come on. Cole, come on, come on, I need something else. There we go. This is what I'm looking for. Now we got something.
Torn from the letter we found beside the body. At the very least, I'd say it ties McCaffrey to the scene.
Yup. Do you remember that apologetic letter we found? He wrote it. That's what I was missing. Now we put him at the scene now, which is great. Right now, let's go nail this guy. They said down the hall and up the stairs again. To the top floor, she said we were using.
Solved the big case and got promoted?
So let's keep heading up now. Now I think we have him. Those are pigeons. This guy's a little weird.
Grosvenor McCaffrey!
Running
on a hangover, McCaffrey? Sit down and we'll talk.
I'll go get our wheels.
Come here, McCaffrey. Where am I going? Where am I going? I ain't go all the way down. Crap, I'm not losing. Rusty! Crap. Where'd he go? Yeah, good. I lost him. Where'd he go? He's somewhere close.
You a runner, McCaffrey? Stay and fight the good fight.
Man. I know why you're running, man, because we did find your bloody shirt and the weapon that you used to kill her. Because it was blood force trauma. So, I don't know why you're running, but come on, man. You're not going to win. Rusty, where's my wheels?
Give it up, LAPD!
Come here. Crap. We're grabbing by the car. Behind you, I'm behind you, Christian. Whatever your name is. There's something. Come on, get him. Oh, man!
Can't we talk about this?
Let's talk. Come here. Hey, come here. Let's talk. Bang. I want to talk. Oh! God! Sucker punched him. Sucker punched that boy. Yeah, let's talk about this, McCaffrey. When you're behind in a stale. Where's this guy?
We need to get downtown and wrap this thing up. It's got to be McCaffrey. Unless Tiernan set him up. You don't think that asshole Jameson could have done it, do you?
No. I don't think Jameson did it.
So what's that Dahlia fuck?
How do you know that McCaffrey didn't do the Dahlia?
We have a list of over 200 suspects. His name was never on it.
You know the way. You can drive. Can you drive to this one?
You got a point, but I don't think Dahlia did it, though.
You think the list is exhaustive, Rusty? Who am I to argue?
Listen, let's just work the case at hand, shall we? Then we can sit down and put all the puzzle pieces together at a later date.
I'll hold you to that.
Like you said, work the evidence. Evidence points to McCaffrey. Then again, Tiernan did it. The Tiernan guy, the guy who found the body, he's interesting too. And again, we gotta see how they stole his painting. But McCaffrey has the blood and he has the murder weapon with him. I don't think Tiernan set him up. Like, that's just in my eyes. I just can't see that right now. Maybe, you never know. It might have would have happened.
You sure you can make it stick with one of these suspects, gentlemen?
It's either McCaffrey or Tiernan, sir. I think Jameson is an aberration.
All right. I'll deal with that degraded lunatic myself. He's got some fearful retribution coming. Tiernan isn't one, McCaffrey isn't two. I want the confession from one of them.
Gotcha.
Don't fail me, young fellas.
We're not, Captain. I'm going to get a
me at the
confession.
grand jury. Case was thrown out.
Why did you run, Tiernan?
Yeah, why you running,
I
Tiernan?
was the last one to see Evelyn that night. I knew you would think it was me.
Can you describe your relationship with Evelyn?
I barely knew Evelyn.
That's a lie.
Keep lying to me and I'll have you charged and in front of a grand jury before your feet touch the ground.
Whoa.
How can you possibly prove Evelyn and I were more than friends?
Victim last scene, man.
McCaffrey gave you up, Tiernan.
Yep,
He says he
McCaffrey
saw
gave
you
you
go
up.
into your hotel with Evelyn.
I met Evelyn at the public library. We would read for a while and then go for a drink. Last night, we went back to my hotel room and had some more to drink. I must have passed out. I woke up and she was gone.
What time was this?
Around midnight, maybe later.
And there's no one who can confirm
She was
this.
killed around 2 a.m.
No,
Keep that in mind.
there isn't. I knew you wouldn't believe me.
Aristotle's Metaphysics, the book that belonged to McCaffrey.
McCaffrey saw her looking at her once and laughed in her face.
And you're saying Evelyn stole it.
Stole it.
She wanted something of his.
We either hang this on you or McCaffrey. You better give us something.
Which one did it, man?
Well, McCaffrey's been in
Do
trouble
what
with the
you
law
do?
before. I mean, he always makes out it was some kind of labor dispute, but, you know, I'm not so sure.
You and Evelyn were drinking together last night, and she had no other place to stay.
I don't know what happened last night. I don't remember.
Come on, you gotta give me
You're
something,
lying,
man.
Tiernan. You've been fighting with her. You fought, and
I'm not lying. She got up and left. That was it.
No, that letter, man. Also, the guy said it.
she left, but she came back.
Back to you.
She bought you a quart of whiskey to make it up to you. She told the liquor store owner. You're in deep trouble, buddy.
She said she loved me. She wanted to care for me. But she would never stop talking about McCaffrey. McCaffrey was a writer, and McCaffrey was a hero. McCaffrey cared for the little guy.
Did you kill her, Tiernan?
I might as well have. I kicked
Did
her
you?
out. She had nowhere to go.
Do you own a car, Tiernan?
No, I don't.
Have access to a lug wrench?
Well, we use a lot of them to clear jams in the pin setting machines.
Coroner's report says that Evelyn was killed with a wrench. I think you did it and then planted the evidence at McCaffrey's apartment for us to find.
We went to his apartment. McCaffrey was up on the roof. Evelyn stole the book. McCaffrey went crazy when he found out. He said
That is true,
he
though.
would put her out of her misery.
That what McCaffrey
He
said.
can be very cruel.
I want to have a talk with McCaffrey.
Evelyn was missing a ring from her right hand.
That's strange. She always wore it. Big black circular disc with a white E in the middle. It was made from an old typewriter key, present from the prop department at her old movie studio.
We're going to talk to McCaffrey. You need to think about what you've told us, Tiernan. You're not
You're not in the clear. No, I'm not knowing. I think it's McCaffrey. I don't have enough to charge him. But we'll see McCaffrey think. Because I think McCaffrey probably set Tiernan up to kill her. I'm gonna see what's going on in a second, though.
You ready to answer some questions?
You think I have all the answers?
People who run from the police usually have something to hide.
Yep.
Touche, detective. Let's see where this takes us.
Evelyn died sometime around midnight. Remind me, where were you?
I was at home, writing. I'm working on a manuscript.
No.
You're lying, McCaffrey. You were out at the rail yard.
And what do you have that proves I was there?
Let me see, McCaffrey. The letter. You found your letter, man.
How about half of Augusta Summers' last correspondence with her daughter?
What are you talking about?
After you were done beating Evelyn, you searched her and found her mother's letter. That old lady's anguish amused you.
I know nothing about a letter or Evelyn's goddamn mother.
So what was it doing on your writing desk?
I don't know, but if I didn't put it there, somebody
I told
else
y'all
did.
that was going to be bottom when we found
Try
that.
exercising your powers of deduction on that.
We found the lug wrench that Evelyn was battered with in your apartment, and the note from her mother, and your blood-stained clothing. We have you cold, McCaffrey.
You think if I could be bothered to murder Evelyn Summers, I would be stupid enough to leave the evidence in my apartment?
Yes.
I don't believe you, Grosvenor. The evidence says that you killed her.
You can prove that I wanted to kill Evelyn?
Yep. Let me see. Because we got Tiernan's accusation.
Tiernan is prepared to testify that you threatened Evelyn's life in his presence.
Self-preservation. That's understandable. Okay, I'll level with you. Tiernan killed Evelyn. He came to me for help. I listened to him, and he explained why he did it.
Tiernan went to you for help. You expect me to buy that?
That's how it went down. I told him he made a terrible mistake, but he would be throwing his life away if he went to the cops. I took his things and told him I would dispose of them.
But you didn't.
Speak to Tiernan. He'll give it up.
This is one big mystery. I don't know who to charge.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Let's call the phone first.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
This is very, very interesting. I don't know who to
How can I
charge.
help, Detective?
I need the jacket on a Grosvenor McCaffrey.
Just a moment, Detective. McCaffrey was formerly under surveillance by the Red Squad. Convictions for petty theft. Dishonorable discharge from the Army during training at Syracuse. Assault on a local woman.
Really?
He almost beat the woman to death.
Thank you.
So he has motive. And he has the record to back it up. After you're looking more and more like the guy. So let's see what Tiernan tells me since McCaffrey confessed that he did it.
You spoken to McCaffrey? I can go, it's all been cleared up?
Not quite. We have one more question we need to ask, James. Then I think we will be done.
Sure. Go ahead.
Yep.
So Evelyn passed out, and you walked out. What happened next?
I woke up in the morning, very hungover. I thought Evelyn would have come back.
I know you're lying, James. You went out looking for her. Tell me what really happened.
Can't lie to me, James. I can't help you.
About. How can you say I wasn't in that hotel room?
No, McCaffrey says.
I've
crap.
told you all I know. I wouldn't do a thing like this.
I hit the wrong thing. Oh crap! I hit the wrong thing. I hit his criminal record instead of him. Dang it, man. But I can see, but I can see who to charge though. I think McCaffrey had manipulated him.
Wait here.
I don't think it was him. I think it was McCaffrey. McCaffrey did it. Even though I didn't get the evidence to
I'm thinking of
get
moving
him
up
on
to
there, he did it.
You were in the war?
Yes, Yes, I was. Seeing the things that I saw. It changes a man. I came back here determined to change things. All I wanted was a pen and an opportunity to speak out.
You told us before that you had only minor run-ins with the police. You didn't mention petty theft.
I've never been in trouble for violence. That's the salient point here, isn't it?
You're lying, McCaffrey. You have a history of violence towards women.
How do you turn a couple parking tickets and a petty theft misdemeanor into an assault charge?
Oh, there we go. Now it's the criminal record.
We know all about you and your dishonorable discharge, beating some poor woman near to death in Syracuse. You've never been in combat, McCaffrey. Your whole life is a fraud.
She was a goddamn peasant whore! She tried to steal from my wallet. I could have fought for this country. I could have...
You beat her because she stole from you. Because she tried to outsmart you.
The ignorant audacity of the bitch. What is a man supposed to do? Sit there and take it? How is a man supposed to call himself a man?
And Evelyn Summers, a poor, drunken nobody, stole your book.
And she got what was coming to her.
You got him.
Grosvenor McCaffrey, I'm charging you with the murder of Evelyn Summers. She was a sad lady who never hurt anyone except herself. I hope God finds a way to forgive you.
I knew we was going to get him.
Congratulations, boys. You bagged the fine catch. Another red to boot. Grand.
You don't want to get all the questions.
I want you to put this business about a repeat offender out of your mind. This McCaffrey creature shows no remorse. And neither will the grand jury.
Good.
You would have to walk a long mile to find a better candidate for an unmarked plot in a prison graveyard.
Very, very interesting right there, ladies and gentlemen. We're not done yet. We still gotta do case number 11. But the Studio Saki murder is finished. I kind of figured it was McCaffrey that manipulated her. Okay, right, all the man from his cell on death row. He sure that's what he probably gonna be spending the rest of his life on, death row. But yeah, man, we're gonna do the next case, and then it shouldn't take us very long. This one not that as long as this one was. So I'm gonna do that, and then we're gonna be getting to the next case, and then the stream will be over. I'll be back later on tonight with some what we got to play today? I think it's L.A. Noire. Then I got Uncharted Lost Legacy again tonight. Probably so. I'm gonna see because I think I'm off tomorrow too. So I know I still if I'm playing this tonight, that means I'm playing WWE 2K18 tomorrow for sure. We'll see what be happening. We'll see what happens tonight because I might just chill out on 2K tonight. But we'll see what happens. So after this case is wrapped up, we're gonna I'm gonna do what I gotta do off of YouTube. I still gotta record my raw review. Oh, speaking of that, I got a special guest joining me for the raw review too. And after I put that up, and I'm gonna sit down, I'm gonna rest for a little bit and talk to my friend, and then I'm gonna go watch Have and Have Nots and The Pains. And then I'll come back on live and do Uncharted Lost Legacy, if that works out. But we'll see what happens though, because it's almost 5:30 myself, so I'm gonna see what's gonna be happening with that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so let's get into the rest of the stream. Oh, my comment section is blowing up. Oh my goodness, man! Okay. Look, I'm gonna text you. It's like, what is going on with you? Hold on. I'm gonna text you. I'm gonna let this cutscene play out.
We have lost most of Shaughnessy and Dunn's squad. The gunny is dead, first platoon is in worse shape. That medic is either crazy or the bravest man alive.
Then we rally with the first, then try for the Nambus.
It's sheer to the left. To the right, it goes right through a pass with 2 Nambus and Infilade. Mate, we can lose everyone.
Lieutenant!
You get back off this fucking bridge! They'll start walking the mortars back to their own positions! We only have minutes! I'm in charge here, Sergeant! Get your men off the bridge, Lieutenant! What's your unit, Sergeant? We don't have time for this, Lieutenant! What's your unit, Sergeant? I Company 22nd Marines, Lieutenant, and we just saved your ass by fording the river. My orders are to reconnoiter the... I think that point is now moot! You have 10 men left! My orders are to save what's left! Move out!
That's very interesting. That's that Jack and Cole rivalry they talked about. The Quarter Moon Murder.
Well done, lads. You did well with the Summers case.
Sure did.
But we have a problem. The examiner received a new letter today.
Do you mind if I take a look, Ray?
Go right ahead. They've both been rinsed in gasoline like the previous letters, so I can't lift a print.
No one else but the killer knew about this message.
Can't be fine here. I hid myself. Oh, yeah, that's interesting.
Another snippet from the Shelley poem.
No, you're gonna tell me what's wrong. Cause I'm not gonna talk to you until you tell me what's wrong.
To suffer woes, which hope thinks infinite. To forgive wrongs darker than death.
What did I forget? Number one, and you're gonna tell me what's wrong whenever I talk to you, okay? I don't like this.
If the note is from the Dahlia maniac, he definitely also killed Teresa Terrell.
Mal and I agree.
But where does that leave us? If this is the Dahlia killer, and he is responsible for the Tarrelson murder, not to mention the mother.
Hang on a moment, Skipper.
Let me finish, Rusty.
Oh, Lord.
We have 5 birds in hand and none in the bush.
Yep.
The department will not survive a scandal if we have to let them all go without catching a fiend first. Your careers would be over for a start, gentlemen.
Looking in wonder.
Ah, fuck it. I knew this run was too good to be true.
I hid myself within a fountain in the public square.
You like that stuff? What is it supposed to mean?
It's supposed to... Forget what it's supposed to... What does he want it
Where are you going with this, Cole?
He's obviously taunting us. He believes he's far more intelligent than we are.
Okay, it's some kind of story, right? A guy that God hates, chains him up.
It's an allegory, Rusty.
A what? Story with 2 meanings. A symbolic meaning. But that's what he wants us to think.
Could he be using it literally? Within a fountain in a public square? Could it be that easy?
Can somebody tell me what the fuck is going on?
The fountain in Pershing Square. Come on, we have a clue. Captain, thanks, Ray.
Be careful, Phelps. This is his game you're playing now.
Well, look like we're going on a wild goose chase, ladies and gentlemen. I think this is the finale on Homicide, I believe. Let's see what's going on. Very interesting to see what happens. But then again, he's taunting us, and like everything is coming together now. I'm like, wow. All those people we put away in these 5 cases that we put away 5 people, and now everything's coming full circle now. We're properly dressed. Let's go.
Okay, at the next corner, hang a right.
All those cases, Rusty. What have I been telling you all along?
You gotta get this guy.
I know. Enough women have died.
Yeah, and it's our asses on the line too, Phelps. You heard what the captain said. The department is not gonna take responsibility for all those bad convictions.
Success is a double-edged sword.
Let's just get this sick pervert and have it done with. Take the next right.
So all those cases, Mullers, Summers, all those women that died and that we saw cases, So you're telling me every single person that we put away could potentially not be killers? When the evidence pointed to them, though, that was the thing that got me.
Rather you than me, Phelps. You know the local hobos use that as a retreat.
Here's another note.
There is a cave, all overgrown with trailing, odorous plants which curtain out the day. Where next? Elizabeth Short. Betty Short. Black Dahlia.
I remember this drug case. So he stole her social security. So he committed that murder too.
Elizabeth Short's social security card.
Jesus Christ.
Yep.
That's not all. There's another stanza from Shelley.
Shelley.
Can you work it out? You got a city map? See if you can work out where he's taking us. I don't like this freak leading us around by the nose.
Different landmarks around the city. Oh, he did say a big landmark. So I'm gonna, that's Angel's Right. I'm gonna go that one. Did we read that correctly? I think he's taking us, he wants us to go where something records at. Where history's at. Not the, okay, not that one. This is essential. I don't think he wants to go to essential. Crystal Town. Let's see, vehicle. Wait, guys, I'm trying to figure out where he's taking us. Down here somewhere? That's a landmark. Okay, let's see. He wants us, it's fancy. So let me find Broadway. Right here. All the records. That's where he's taking us. I know exactly where we're going. Come on, Rusty. Because it reminds us
You
of
drive.
a fancy note.
I need to go over the case notes.
Him. It's really him, the fuck who killed the Dahlia.
Yup.
Can you believe this? He's leading us.
Right.
It's his game, Rusty. He may want someone to catch him, but he's extremely dangerous. I doubt if he will give up easily.
Suits me down to the fucking ground. We clip this fuck and we get citation. What a day to be a cop. That pencil-pushing Parker won't be able to shove me aside after this.
Who all didn't do it. This one man killed all these women. I am shook, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. Get myself not going down. I am just shocked to be a cop, to be investigating. We investigated all these cases, all 5 of them, and not one of them was a conviction. Not one of them. We didn't get the right man. our next note is up.
Can I help you, sir?
Detectives, LAPD. This is very important, sir. How do we get to the top of the chandelier?
You what?
Have a little faith, pal. We're in a real hurry.
Head up to the top floor. There's an access panel and a ladder in the maintenance room.
Okay, let's go. Gotta make this quick, cause he's literally taking us where he wants to go. So he disguised himself as a worker to get up to the chandelier and put a note up. Very, very interesting. This is very, very intriguing. I got it.
Let's go.
Holy crap. Ooh.
I'm going out there, Rusty.
Oh.
Better you than me. Be careful. Could be a trap.
Oh, there. First try.
Deirdre Muller's missing watch.
There's her watch. Keep in mind, guys. We couldn't find her watch. We never found her watch, and it said she always wore her watch.
From the temples high of man's ear and eye, roofed over sculptures and poesy. Where have I seen that?
I wonder where that's at. Oh, crap!
Jesus Christ, hold it off that goddamn thing.
Find a rope, Rusty!
There isn't time. See if you can swing that thing from side to side. Get it over the edge, then jump for it.
Swing, then. Come on.
It's gonna go any second. Swing that goddamn thing and jump for it.
I'm trying to Oh, he walked over there. Oh my god. I'm gonna die. Yep, I'm gonna die. The rope was over there. I didn't know where the rope was at. Dang it.
Jesus Christ, hold it off that goddamn thing.
Find a rope, Rusty!
There isn't time. See if you can swing that thing from side to side. Get it over the edge, then jump for it.
Swing, then. Come on.
It's gonna go any second. Swing that goddamn thing and jump for it.
They put bad control on the swing. Like, it doesn't even seem to slow. I don't, guys. I don't know. Like, I'm swinging the thing and it doesn't want to go.
Jesus Christ, hold it off that goddamn thing.
Find a rope, Rusty!
There isn't time. See if you can swing that thing from side to side. Get it over the edge, then jump for it.
Let it go.
Swing, then. Come on.
It's gonna go any second. Swing that goddamn thing and jump for it.
Oh! I'm going the wrong way. Okay. That's what I was getting going. I'm just gonna skip it because I got time for this. Taking too long. I was going the wrong way anyway, so I didn't really know what I was doing. It was taking too long, so I said, no, I'm just skip it.
That was too close.
Yeah, well, the higher you climb, the further you fall.
Let's get out of here.
Another Dahlia clue?
Yep.
No. A yellow gold wristwatch.
The Molder Dame.
Yes. And a scrap of the poem.
Another location.
If I can work it out.
Surely can. Jesus Christ, that was crazy, guys. That was absolutely crazy. See if I can work this one out. Okay, so he said something with something public with it. So keep in mind, like almost half of our victims went to the library. So maybe he wants us to head to the library because he's targeting women that goes to the library a lot. Let's try that.
You can drive. He keeps mementos from all his victims.
This guy needs to be taken out of circulation.
He takes pleasure at stringing us along, demonstrating how much smarter he is.
You can enjoy it while it lasts. We got you now, genius. We're coming
for you now. When I'm on the case, yeah, it's not looking too good for this guy. Cause keep in mind, half of his victims that we found, they had a library card. So maybe he's stalking them at these libraries and following them and killing them. That's just my honest guess on it. But I want to get this guy in custody and know why these women in particular.
I'm pulling rank here, Cole. I'm not hauling myself up there. Go get it.
You'd slow me down anyway, old-timer.
I gotta arrest this. I'm gonna climb this structure. Very interesting. I'm gonna recluse from that. Careful. Ooh. Crap. My hat's gone. That sucks. And what the thing I want to know is, guys, why these women in particular, and like, why kill now? Just for the fun of it, because he killed 5 women, and everything was connected. He changed up his style, left the last 2 clothed, while the other women were all naked, and every time we thought it was the husband. Oh crap! Wait, if I can mess up on this, it's gonna kill me now.
Sometimes a step backwards is a step in the right direction.
So it is. Here we come, sorry. Go up these stairs. Should be close now. And yeah, the thing is, because he changed his style just to taunt us, saying, you know what, I can still kill these women with changing my style up. That was the thing.
Our Lady of Guadalupe.
ripped from Antonia's necklace.
Yeah, Antonio necklace right there. I remember that old lady said that she wore that. No.
Round which death laughed, sepulchred emblems of dead destruction, ruin within ruin. So this is a treasure hunt.
Yep, the wrecks beside of a many-city vast, whose population which the earth grew over, was mortal, but not human. See they lie, their mysterious works in unclocked skeletons, their statues, homes, and fans, prodigious shapes, humbled in gray annihilation split, jammed in the hard, black deep. Very, very intriguing.
What is it this time?
The religious medal from the Maldonado case.
The Dahlia, Moeller, Maldonado. When this gets out...
We still have to find the guy, Rusty.
Another poem. Well, you must have some idea, right? Come on, Phelps. We're on a roll here. Don't let me down.
I'm not. So you guys just figured that out. Read that. So I think I know exactly where he's taking us. I know exactly where he's taking us. So he said pit to the world. So if he means that, unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna have to go to the pits. He said, he said all that is pretty. Round which death scribbled embers of death destruction, ruin within ruin, the wreck of many a city vast, which population of earth grew over, was mortal, but not human, seen they lie, and monstrous work in uncaught skeletons. That's the one that got me there. If they have to think of it, the tar pits.
You're behind the wheel.
We got some now.
We're gonna catch hell for this. Banging up innocent men.
The newspapers will crucify the guy. They won't have time to wonder about our mistakes. We'll be okay, Rusty, as long as we catch the guy.
Yep.
I hope you're right, Cole. We'll be famous if we make this case.
Doggone sure in the department for sure. Catching this guy. Wow. We're in a tar pit, ladies and gentlemen. They're down and dirty.
These are my best shoes, Phelps. I'll leave you to it.
Well then, let's
Very
do it.
funny.
Move quickly between the safe platforms.
Whoa!
Gotta move on, Cole. Those boards are sinking. You want to end up like the other fossils?
Exactly, where am I going? Just follow the path.
The gangway staked around, Phelps. Can you see it through the tar?
Easy.
How you doing out there?
I'd be doing better if you were the one trying to get across this thing.
Surely. I probably would. Just follow the
Steady.
path. Look down. Oh, this is scary.
Whoa!
want to fall in now, Phelps.
That's at the forefront of my thinking.
Oh, boy, he almost couldn't return. I would have been dead.
Easy.
Here's our note. Where's the note? Shouldn't it be around here somewhere? Something's over here. Wait, here it is. The missing shoe. I remember this. What have I been inside the missing shoe?
One of Teresa
Yup,
Terrelson's shoes.
That was from Teresa Terrelson. I know.
A sphere which is as many thousand spheres. Okay, where to now?
And from my vibrating in the wood of rushing the wind and harmony, the sphere which is many thousand spheres, solid as crystal, yet though all its mass flow, as the empty space, music and light. Music and light. Interesting. We're close.
What is it?
An open-toed white shoe, and another stanza from the poem.
Oh, I really thought that hobo bum did the Terrelson broad.
Confessions from the insane aren't the most credible evidence, Rusty.
Is this thing over?
It's all part of his power over us, making us run around all over the city for the crumbs he's leaving us.
So if we keep this up, we can find the guy?
Probably so. I think we can. We gotta get the fifth exhibit. Okay. When you said music and thing, so what I'm putting up is that it is a art museum, because look, it says citizens had it within the culture center, music, fine art was within there. Rose Garden here, wonders, music. It's such a spirit within the spirit that was in there too, or artfully spirit. That's what I think he meant.
You know the way. You can drive.
So let's say about the country music art museum, because it has music and art in it at the same time.
This guy looks out for women in bars who've had too much to drink.
Who are emotionally disturbed.
Need a shoulder to cry on, he plies them with booze.
Probably offers them a lift home.
Then beats their brains out and strangles them. Could be any schmo hanging out in a bar.
No, not anyone. He displays the bodies, leaves us messages. For all the violence, it's very controlled behavior.
Right. Yeah, and see, he knows the ins and outs of these bars too. That's the thing that is getting me here. But we're close. Might give up now. Yeah. Coming. That's all I know. Just gotta get there. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back, ladies and gentlemen.
On it
Sorry
goes.
about that.
When do you think we'll reach the end of this thing?
The center of the proverbial labyrinth? How long's a piece of string? How many unsolved murders have we got in the city?
How many solved ones?
That's it.
He's over.
So we gotta follow the maze, ladies and gentlemen. This is gonna be fun. No mini game you playing with us. It is it.
You ever been in here, Galloway?
No. I have no intention of going in. I heard that thing's tricky. I'm gonna wait here and have a quiet smoke. Think about hidden meetings.
Let's get to it, folks. How hard play is it? I'm getting confused now. That first try. Interesting. I was thinking
Once belonging to Celine Axford Henry. Thrones, altars, judgment seats, and prisons. No, it couldn't be.
Oh no. He can't. He can't do that.
See? That was easy.
I found Celine Henry's ring.
How far does this thing go? How did we not catch this nut job?
Is he serious about the sixth one? I want to catch him bad now. You guys think what I'm thinking when about the sixth one? Yeah. Yeah, he means that. I'm going to show you what in a second. So you mean about that? He wants us to go to the set. You guys keep in mind that old set we learned about last case. He wants us to go there. Beneath 8 giant plastic elephants, the film, most evidence of time flipped at the box office. That old set he wants us to go there. The intolerance set.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
They said closed. Rusty told us. Rusty said it closed under 41. That was the Summers case. That's what the Summers case is.
He's leaving us this trail of evidence. Why?
Vanity. He wants to see if there's anyone out there smart enough to catch him.
He leaves us evidence, but every location is a trap.
He's testing us, physically and mentally, to see whether we are worthy of him.
The Titan guy. You have the stoush with God.
Very good. You thinking about reading some Shelley?
All that egghead stuff? I'm sticking to the funny papers and the form guide. You sleep better at night.
He's testing us. And I think this movie set will probably lead us to catching him. We'll have to wait and see. Because like I remember this simply from the last case. They said that this set closed down, and I remember we visited the set.
There's the throne up there.
Now it's just a matter of getting the key.
And I remember we were set back with traffic. That's the thing you put down in a traffic case. You gotta get to this throne. Take the same way that we took when we were chasing that guy. You guys recall. And that's my first Jurassic place. Everything's coming back full circle. But this time, we don't head that way. Hit the other way.
Jesus, now look what you did! Hang on, Cole, I'll get you off of there!
Oh my goodness. Gotta hold on.
Jesus, now look what you did! Hang on, Cole, I'll get you off of there!
Oh my god! Dang it! Never did it before.
Jesus, now look what you did! Hang on, Cole, I'll get you off of there!
Yeah. Rusty. Any day now.
You gotta make it to the next platform. Get that thing as close as you can, then jump.
Oh, come on, I was right there. No, I ain't right there, dude. I was right there, man. Yeah, I was expecting one to help. Really close. What's the fun of letting this get out of here? Where's the one? What's my message? Got it. Now we get there we go. Oh my god, you need that ring to find?
Typewriter ring.
Evelyn Summers.
Evelyn Summers.
Yup. We just did that case.
The place he calls home. End of the line.
We're talking about a church. Got the end. Oh, crap, again?
No, 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 no! Come on! Ah, no!
Jesus, fellas, we almost died like 3 times in this case. It's the most times.
I thought the whole thing was gonna come crashing down on us.
I thought so too. He murdered Evelyn Summers, Rusty. The last trophy was her ring.
Yep.
Find another piece of the poem?
Yes. The last piece.
You sure, Cole?
Let's find out.
I'm pretty sure, I'm sure. He's talking about a church. I can feel it. Because he said crucifix in there. Gotta find out which one though. And I know exactly where it's at. We're gonna drive here ourselves.
Keep on going.
You might see this as a cry for help.
For God's sake, Phelps. I'm not trying to justify this.
No.
Hear me out, Rusty.
Calm down.
Hear me out, Rusty. This guy has been successfully slaughtering women in this town for half a year, maybe longer. He researches who he kills, and then plants evidence so that we always have someone to go after. If he hadn't sent the letters in the poem, he could have gone on forever. We would have been none the wiser. We would have 4 executed men on our conscience and have been happy about it. Why else is he doing this?
He's a new face in the department, Phelps. A modern cop tries to understand why the perp does what he does. Me? I just drop the hammer down on low lives. Crunch a roach under your heel, you don't worry about what it's feeling, you just grind it into the pavement.
All units in the vicinity in any central unit. 211 is shots fired at 410 South Flower Street. Units that can handle code 3, identify.
7:45 p.m. Here we go. Who's the guy that's been doing all this? I'm gonna find where to end it. Let's go. I already think that the person's been doing this. One last time. The end, folks.
Reminds me of my days as an altar boy.
There's a light coming from the house.
Nothing hasty, gentlemen. Keep your hands.
Oh my God!
See them, or I'll be forced to redecorate the stucco with your entrails.
We're from the LAPD, sir. I'm gonna tell you only once to lower your weapon.
You guys do.
The LAPD,
No,
you
we
say?
can't.
Is it really possible you could have found me after all this time? How interesting.
Put down the gun, shitbird. Last...
This boorish ignoramus could never have found me. It was you, wasn't it? Do you remember me, detective?
Sure do.
Temp bartender.
Yes, you found me.
It was him the entire time.
You know what I'm capable of, and yet you walk in here like lambs dressed for the slaughter.
We'll see about that.
Garrett Mason. I remember that name.
Where did he go?
Down the tunnel?
We can't let the son of a bitch get away.
The house, Rusty. There must be another entrance into the house.
Come on, let us find it.
LAPD, give yourself up.
What is it? Is that stairs? God.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
You realize this must have been the place, Rusty.
Well, you killed all of them.
If we could bring him in alive, there's enough physical evidence for an airtight case.
You heard him, Cole. He's fucking nuts. What are the chances of hauling him out of here alive?
Right. But I gotta agree with him. There's enough to bring him in. For sure.
I hate to think what he's done with this thing.
God. Don't even think about it.
It's the basis for all his riddles. Prometheus defied the cruel gods. This guy thinks he's doing the same thing.
Defying gods can be hazardous to your health. We're going down there.
Yep.
I'll go. Call for backup and keep an eye out above ground and see where this thing comes out. Don't let me down, Rusty.
You're an interesting man, Detective. Why the police force? You're obviously overqualified.
Reinforcements are on the way. Cease and desist.
Do I get a sense you're looking for personal redemption? Do you think we have something in common?
Surrender now, or I will use deadly force. This thing has come to an end. You know that. You're exactly what I expected. We were looking for a low achiever.
Are you acquainted with slaughter? Does it attract you? Felt the fear. Understood the power. Are you comfortable out of the light, officer? Are you comfortable?
Reinforcements are on the way. Cease and desist.
Come on. So close last time. Come on, guys, I almost got him.
Surrender now, or I will use deadly force.
Where's this guy at? Holy crap. Dang it! I was right there. I couldn't turn around in time.
We're going down there.
Dang, I gotta start all over again.
I'll go. Call for backup and keep an eye out above ground and see where this thing comes out. Don't let me down, Rusty.
Oh my god, we were so freaking close.
You're an interesting man, Detective. Why the police force? You're obviously overqualified.
Reinforcements are on the way. Cease and desist.
Do I get a
sense you're looking for personal redemption? Do you think we have something in common?
Surrender now, or I will use deadly force.
Are you acquainted with slaughter? Does it attract you? Have you felt it? Have you understood it?
This thing has come to an end. You know that.
Are you comfortable out of the light, officer? Are you comfortable?
Remember this now.
You're exactly what I expected. We were looking for a low achiever.
Shit, really hurts.
Got him. Finally, Jesus Christ. Could not kill that guy for nothing. I had to concentrate. Second shot to Trump now.
Where's the press, Cap? I think Phelps and I should get a medal for this. This has got to be the case of the year, right? The case of the century when you think about it.
Are you finished?
Yes, Skipper.
Good.
Come on, man.
Because there won't be any press briefings or commendations.
What are you talking about? We got the werewolf, the guy who killed the Dahlia, killed all the other broads.
You got no one. Mason was a ghost.
Can you at least tell us why, Captain?
Mason is the half-brother of one of the most highly elected officials in this country.
How high?
Dang.
Beyond the moon for mere mortals like us, Rusty. There'll be no more mention of him. The city owes you both.
Derek Mason.
But there'll be no mileage in ever bringing this up again.
What's going to happen to the suspects in the cases, Captain? I won't be a part of that.
A bit of missing evidence at the grand jury. Procedural error here, mistake there. They'll all be quietly let go. The DA knows how we got to play it.
That's it?
I'm afraid it is. And I have some news for you, Phelps. No more rooting around in the entrails of cadavers and corpses for you. The head of Vice has asked the chief for you. I'm reluctant to see you go to the glory boards of Vice, but my hands are tied.
Dang, we're going to Vice
Go
now.
home to that lovely wife of yours. Celebrate your promotion.
Wow. Well, that's it. So Mason will never see the light of day. His name will never be mentioned. You killed him. The simple act of murder. Wow. In the case, the Black Dot remains open and truth lost to all but a handful of men. Promoted, ladies and gentlemen. Next, we're going to Vice. Wow. Prepare for reassessment. Homicide is completed. Thank you guys so much, man. This was a long stream, man. I know you guys have been very, very long. It's dark outside now, and it's almost 7 o'clock, so I really, really appreciate you guys for sticking around for me, man. Thank you so much for the support. I'll see you guys in the next stream, man. I don't know when that was gonna be. I gotta still do my raw review real quick, put that up, and talk to my friend, and and I'll see y'all in the next case, man. Next stream. I want to come back and do Uncharted, but I might save it for tomorrow, guys. But I gotta get that game done too. So I might come back on tonight. We'll see how everything goes. If not, I'll just chill out tonight. And cause I have all day tomorrow to play, so so we'll see. Thank y'all so much for all the support. See you guys in the next LA Noire stream. Peace.